That one missed. That one in triple digits.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Coors Field, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Lifted in the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Christian Walker.
Second, the first baseman.
Walker measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Counts 1-0.
Not even close there. Ball 2. And a foul ball. And a big swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Not close with that one, and now it's 3-2. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. David Ortiz will hit next. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back here in Denver, second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Crochet back to work. Hauls it in for the out. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. On the ground to third. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Seager stands in now. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Jason Varitek now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's towards center. Tatis under it. He makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here is Gary Sanchez. On the ground to short. Seager. To first. And one away in the top of the 3rd. And here is Jose Bautista.
Hitter, Jose Bautista.
Strike 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 1-0. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ramirez right there to make the grab. And there's one away. Rafael Devers up to hit. Home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That one down the line, and foul ball. And a swing and a miss there.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Mickey Mantle now at the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double. So runner at second, 2 down. Christian Walker getting ready to hit. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the 3rd. And it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
That one hit to right. Guerrero after it. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Back here at Coors Field. Here's the center fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tatis in his 6th season, 26 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Tatis waits. And Tatis able to stay alive. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And it's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Another one. That's 5. Back here in Denver, and now David Ortiz. Base hit, left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Jorge Polanco. And they put the tag on him for the out. Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And it is 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 3-1. Can't glove it cleanly. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Ortiz takes it to the bag. Some ricochet action on that play, but they get the out. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Polanco comes in to score. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Squirts away a little bit. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That misses. And the count 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
In the dirt. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And the runner holds. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And the count is filled up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Sanchez, the next to hit, takes outside. Right through there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Ramirez, the lead runner at second. Polanco at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's in there. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside. Swings through that. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up.
That's strike 3 and the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Carl back to work. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. That clips the corner.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt.
Strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air out towards right center. Tatis after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now here is Terry Pendleton. 0 for 1 so far.
Pendleton.
Line drive. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. That one ripped. Squeezes it. And that is that. And we're back. Top 6. Now the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Left field, way back there. And that's got extra bases written all over it.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Tatis in the box, lays off for ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Over to Seager. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To second, Polanco. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Walker. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
In the air out to center. Takes it in for the out. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Throws across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at Coors Field. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz.
For the American Giants, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1-1.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 1 for 2.
Now pitching.
And that one gets past the catcher. Tying run at the plate.
Nope, outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. And now it's the switch inning second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The tying run at the plate. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, 2 ball. The flip. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Gary Sanchez now.
Gary Sanchez.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Polanco off of first with 2 away. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher.
And he got him. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Siegs to the plate now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a base hit into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Stepping in, Jason Varitek. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Out towards left center. Ramirez coming on. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a foul ball. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. Throws to second, and he's got a double. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Tucker digs in now. Golden opportunity right here.
Billy Wagner.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Wagner. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Pendleton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
Sliding, and he grabs it. Back here in Denver, we go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Jose Bautista. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Babe Ruth. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Swings through that one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Vladdy at the plate now as he chases after that one. Kopech, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next offering upstairs.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Right through there for a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
And that's outside, and it's 2-1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than that.
Swings through it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Now pitching, David Robertson.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Got all of that one. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 3-0. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Zips it across. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now, David Ortiz. They say you win.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Base is empty, one away. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one misses. And 1-1. One check swing, appeal down to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. One down, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you can.
Now pitching.
Here's Corey Seager.
Mark.
Liner snagged at first.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Varitek, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. They limit the damage here. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Kopech back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Kopech deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. He's 2 outs away. Vladimir Guerrero will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Guerrero started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. So 2 down now, and here is David Ortiz. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Kopech is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him, and that's the ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's New York taking on Philadelphia. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and on the mound now, Logan Webb.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. And the batter now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Gets under it and pops it up. Marte hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Santander. And he's out on the tag. 2 down, bases empty. And now Vladimir Guerrero. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. And there's a ball. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound today, Mike Messina. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Foul ball.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. And now it's Juan Soto. Fought off foul. Soto, 26 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And here is David Ortiz. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, Ramirez tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one back. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and, man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man at second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That to right. Tucker really on his horse for it. Makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
That one fouled off. That misses. And that is ball 1. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Back there. You can kiss it goodbye. A laser to left. It's 1-0. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And that is out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Mike Napoli getting ready to hit. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Outside low, and a count 2-1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1.
Oh, that's just out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Napoli stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one off the mark. Full count now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning, and now the DH, Sammy Sosa. And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Bruce.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Oh, 0-2 now. That one hammered center field. Trout pulls it down, and there are 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Ketel Marte. Messina back to work. Ball one there. That's too low, and the count is 2-0.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Line drive and a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. Foul ball there. Marte gets his lead at first with nobody out. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft, but can't field it cleanly. He's able to win the race to the bag, and they do get the out. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And that one,
that's a ball.
Cutting but missing down low. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That count is full.
In the dirt. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. On the ground to short, could be 2. Over to Polanco. They get 1, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Trout is there. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Next to him, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through the sweeper.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Trout brings it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty, and next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That's off the
that
mark,
pitch is out.
and the count is 1-2. That one missing
that's
inside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Bottom four, here's Juan Soto.
Philadelphia.
He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And the first offering is not close.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Man at first, Anthony Santander now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one missed.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Base hit, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle.
Gregory Soto gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. It's 5-zip. Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone.
The batter, number 5.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now it's Corey Seager. The shortstop takes the ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up and in, and it's 2-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Guerrero makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation where he needs something on the ground.
Now this one gets away from Gary Sanchez. Should be a pass ball, and there are 2 in scoring position now.
Now pitching.
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
3-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Napoli on third. Seager over at second with one down. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Guerrero puts it away. Both runners tagging. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at bats out of this team right now.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Inside.
Nope.
Now
inside.
1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strike. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. Tucker really on his horse for it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Doubled his first time up.
Second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Outside. 1-1. Swings through that.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just missing inside, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. This one high in the air to left center. Trout has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Trout. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Juan Soto now. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
1 strike.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Could be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double. One out, runner at second. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. That's outside. Ball 1. And that one missing low. That's inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Count's full.
2 outs. Right side. Polanco fires over to first. Yeah, they get the out on out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Sammy Sosa. Webb back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Guerrero in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Trout sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tatis Jr.
Swings through that one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Napoli. That's in there. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So now it's Corey Seager. Goose Gossage on the pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Second baseman.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Marte.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 2 in this one. Trout on his horse. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. David Ortiz digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the air, right field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Just missed. Gossage, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. De La Cruz tosses to first, and a quick out, number one. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. And now 1 and 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away now. And now batting, Mike Trout. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. Strike one.
Great deception with the change up there, and it's all about arm speed. If that arm speed can look just like the fastball, a lot of times you'll get that hitter to swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Registers the punch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swings through that one for strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
The batter, number 7.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Gary Sanchez.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0 and 2.
0 and 2.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. And now it's going to be Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. That one blasted deep to right. Guerrero going back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got
David Robertson gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
That's inside.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
A little bit low. 2 and 0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Caught just shy of the wall. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. And there's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
There's a swing and a miss. And ball one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Sanchez over to second, stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. We go to the ninth, and here is Sosa to the plate.
Sammy Sosa.
Webb back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Guerrero Jr.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Oh, this is off the second base bag.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Trout makes his way towards it. And that is the ball game. 6-0.
The ankles break. Whoa, whoa. I know you wish I would fade away, but I got more to say. Lord, they pray. Ow. Let me slip through. Why you trying to hold me back? I'm trying to move up for a little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just trying to move up for a little more this, little less of that. Yeah. They tell Yeah, grab a partner, join the hands, I don't do it for the game.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Cincinnati taking on New York. Just about to get underway, towing the slab in today's game. Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
The third baseman.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Next offering way upstairs. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Ellie falls victim to the K. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Tap dances out of the way of that one. One out, base is empty.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ramirez under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab here, Jake Arrieta.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Fernando Tatis Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. The wind of the pitch. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. That one drifts inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. And that keeps the inning alive. David Ortiz, the next to hit.
Baseman, David.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. Second inning set to go. Now at the plate, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Man at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Corey Seager. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Ortiz, the runner at second with 1 away. And now 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Tatis settles underneath it. Brings it in. 2 down. Here comes Bryce Harper. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. The throw in. He beats it. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. That's out to center field. Tatis settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. Just missing there. And it's 3-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. Jorge Polanco now at the plate. Swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is downstairs. And a count 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here's Gary Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Ball one there. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And delivers outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Yamamoto back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That one lifted to left. Ramirez moving under this one. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball for a strike.
It's a tough pitch,
It's 0-1.
but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. This one in the air. Sanchez in position. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
2-0 the count.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 out, space is empty. And that's in for a strike. It's 2-2. And that one
That's
missing inside, a sharp slider.
We got a full count.
outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Santander takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Falling behind 2-1. Crow Armstrong stands at second with 2 gone. And he hits a ground ball right side. Polanco tosses to first. Out number 3. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the DH, Jose Bautista. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And that is in for a strike. Now 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Simmons hauls it in for the out, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting,
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Fly to left his first time. That one at 95, missed up top. 1-0. Fought off foul. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here is David Ortiz. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Into the second deck it goes, and they add on. It's 2-0. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Out to center. Tatis moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Seager stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
That one missed. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a run. It's 3-0. One down. And now here is Harper. The first overall pick back in 2010. And that one is inside ball 1. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. That one almost got him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Simmons, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Harper at first, 1 gone. That one in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Yelich at the dish. Inside, ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down and in. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. There goes the runner. Good job to fight that one off. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Back safely.
We got a full count.
Second and third, 1 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. To the right side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch in the dirt, and the count's even at 2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. Seager. Over to first, and Vladdy is set down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. It just bores in on the hands.
Ortiz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The left fielder.
So up next,
25,
Anthony Santander. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a chance for David Ortiz. Man at first, one away. Way outside. And 1-1. Rolled to short, could be 2. Flips it, 1 second, and that's 2. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
The left fielder, Manny.
And here it comes.
Ramirez.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And the slider just misses. In the air, fairly deep to right field. 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one misses in the dirt. Base is empty. 1 away.
Now,
last half of inning number 5.
Milner.
And that one moves his feet. Two 2-0, check swing, appeal to first, no swing. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find his zone. Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
There's a strike. Polanco, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And next is the designated hitter, Jose Bautista. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that ends the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Brash back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ripped into left center, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. And it's even up.
2-2.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Albies makes the turn at second. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score. In there safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well.
Now pitching.
Mark Davis comes on now. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And that one fouled off. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In comes the run from third. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. One gone, runner at first. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Double play ball to second. The underhand flip. Run at second. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. Bottom of the sixth. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-1.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Caught him looking for the K. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Albies